Do you want a nugget of truth to start out your day? If so, you have come to the right place. Here we give you a devotional power boost to the beginning of your day and pray that God will bless you as He sees you on your way. Welcome, and so glad you have joined us for yet another daily devotional on Praying with a Mission. I am reading from Amazing Answers to Big Bible Questions. Today we are going to be studying, where is the Ark of the Covenant today located? Our Bible verse today is found in Exodus 25 verses 22. There I will meet with you, and I will speak with you from above the mercy seat, from between the two cherubims which are on the ark of the testimony. After Exodus, God instructed Moses to build a tabernacle where he would dwell among his people. The tabernacle structure was designed around a centerpiece called the Ark of the Covenant, a rectangular chest set with two statues of angels looking down on top of it, a place called the mercy seat. This ark was placed within the temple's sacred compartment, the Holy of Holies. Later, King David had an ark transferred to Jerusalem, and Solomon his son placed it in the most spectacular temple he had built. Originally, the ark only contained the two stones, tables of the Decalogue, altar, later Aaron's rod, and a small pot of manna were also placed inside. The book of the law was put inside the ark. See Exodus 25 verses 21, Deuteronomy 10 verses 3 and 5, and Exodus 16 33 and 34. The last time the ark is mentioned in 2 Corinthians chapter 25 and 3 during the reign of King Josiah. Many have wondered where this special chest now resides. Since the time Nebuchadnezzar destroyed Jerusalem, the Bible makes no mention of where the ark went. So I find this particularly interesting because of how it sort of fizzled out. The information about where the ark was and what happened to it. And I think the Lord has a very interesting way of sort of dropping the topic of things when it is necessary. For instance, in this case, that being the ark. But there must have been a reason why he did not want us specifically to know where it was, what happened to it, or where it possibly might have gone. And that is one of the mysteries of the Bible, one of the mysterious things that I have on my bucket list for heaven. I know people talk a lot about bucket lists, oh, I want to go here or do this or that, but I have a bucket list for heaven. And in that bucket list are many questions for the Lord and many questions for my guardian angel as well. And I cannot wait to get to heaven and start checking off those things in my bucket list as we read on. The scriptures itemize many other vessels that were captured by the Babylonians, but the ark itself is clearly missing. Some believe that the prophet Jeremiah was instructed by God to move the ark outside Jerusalem before the city was destroyed, and to hide it in a cave on Mount Nebo. This seems unlikely because at this time the Babylonian king had Jerusalem completely surrounded. It is more reasonable to assume that Jerusalem, with the help of loyal priests, hid the golden ark in one of the many caves or tunnels that honeycombed the ancient city of Jerusalem. Now, I just had to stop here again because I heard the word caves and honeycombed. Now, I know a lot of you out there might or might not like caving, but just to imagine caves honeycombing the surrounding hillsides, that must have been a numerous amount of caves. And if the Lord wanted to hide the Ark of the Covenant, he could not have picked a better place for that. If there were that many caves, then that was the location to put the Ark of the Covenant, because if you were going to hide a cave there, it would be pretty hard to figure out which one the Ark possibly could have been in. As we read on, To this day, the ark's location remains one of the greatest secrets. But what really matters most is that the law of God is hidden within our hearts. Finding the ark will not matter if we do not have the law within us. And that is so true, guys. Having the law of God in our hearts, so to speak, doing His will for our lives, or doing what He has called us to do, whatever that may be, is really the most important thing that we could ever strive to accomplish or want to do in our lives. And some people will say that you're wrong. Some people will turn away and give you a bad reputation and won't stick up for you, but there will be the few that do. And that is really what matters in life, is doing what the Lord wants us to do. If you have enjoyed this devotional, then please look around and find the like button and give it a friendly tap on the shoulder. Put a comment down there and tell me which part of this devotional was your favorite, which part you got out a good nugget that you can take throughout the day, and just consider subscribing, because the more the merrier, and God's family is not a small family. So if you would love to join us in this adventure of praying with a mission, check out what we have below. There are many other options, and see you around.